Man United need Ibrahimovic back. It's a no-brainer. Zlatan back at Old Trafford. Manchester United need to be looking at bringing Zlatan Ibrahimovic back to the club, claims Clayton Blackmore, with a deal for the Swedish striker considered to be a no-brainer. The former Red Devils defender has said, "I definitely think we should ask Zlatan to come back. We need a target man, he's the best target in the world." Spurs set to lose key players. According to the Mail Online, Spurs could lose several of their key players next summer, with the contracts of Toby Alderweireld, Jan Vertonghen and Christian Eriksen all set to expire at the end of the season. It is reported that players such as Harry Kane and Danny Rose are also unhappy with their current situation at the club, and with manager Mauricio Pochettino wanted by Real Madrid, there could be a mass exodus at the North London club come the end of the season. Dembele and Man Utd on Man United's radar. Red Devils looking for another frontman. Manchester United will dip back into the transfer market for another forward in January, claims The Independent, with Ousmane Dembele and Mario Mandzukic among their top targets. Two proven performers on the books at Barcelona and Juventus are of interest to the Red Devils, as they have both been heavily linked with moves elsewhere of late. De Ligt really happy with Juventus' choice despite testing start to life in Turin. Matthijs De Ligt has declared himself to be really happy with his decision to join Juventus over the summer, despite enduring some early teething problems in Turin. The Dutch defender had his pick of Europe's top clubs during the last transfer window, having starred for Ajax while still in his teens. The winner of the 2018 Golden Boy Award was courted by the likes of Barcelona. Neymar showing Barcelona exactly what they missed out on this summer. First came the overhead kick, a week later it was the smart control, brilliant turn and super finish into the corner. Just a fortnight into his return from club-imposed exile, Neymar has shown exactly why Paris Saint-Germain were so stubborn over his high asking price this summer, and reminded Barcelona exactly what they missed out on by refusing to meet it. The controversial forward is immediately back in the groove, and there is no doubt that he alone has already won the defending League One champions 4 points from 2 matches. Barca stars lose confidence in Valverde. A number of Barcelona players have begun to lose confidence in coach Ernesto Valverde following the club's disappointing start to the season. Various sources have told ESPN, Saturday's surprise 2-0 loss to Granada signaled Barca's worst start to a top-flight season in Spain in 25 years. They have lost 2 of their opening 5 matches and have just 7 points on the board. The squad flew back to Barcelona straight after the game and will return to training on Sunday. The post-mortem into what happened at Granada and why they were so comfortably beaten will begin then. Valverde took responsibility for the defeat in his post-match news conference, with sources telling ESPN that part of the squad has been left disappointed with the side's performances away from Camp Nou this season, especially the display at the Estadio Nuevo Las Carmenes this weekend. Barca opened the campaign with a 1-0 defeat at Athletic Bilbao and were then held to a 2-2 draw by Osasuna. They also drew 0-0 at Borussia Dortmund midweek in the Champions League and are without a win in 7 away games, which includes the painful 4-0 reverse at Anfield against Liverpool in the Champions League semi-final that knocked them out. Valverde has maintained the players' support, pointing to the fact that he was excellent in terms of managing the dressing room, despite shortcomings in Europe during his 2 years in charge. The loss against Roma in his first year was labeled an anomaly, with La Liga and the Copa del Rey sewn up after that loss in Italy. The loss to Liverpool in his second season in the dugout led to the first real doubts about the former Athletic coach. One source close to the dressing room told ESPN after the Granada defeat, "The team is playing without intensity and they're not creating anything." Sources close to Barca president Josep Maria Bartomeu have told ESPN that he is not someone who loses his nerve or who makes impulsive decisions. Valverde has a contract until 2021 and it would take a prolongation of the club's current form to lead to the drastic measure of sacking him. Valverde has been without a number of his best players so far this season due to injury. Luis Suarez only returned to fitness last week against Valencia, while Lionel Messi is yet to start a game. The Argentines appeared as a substitute in each of Barca's last 2 outings after recovering from a calf injury. Ousmane Dembele has not featured since getting injured in the opening day loss to Athletic, which has led to chances for Barca B forward Carlos Perez and 16-year-old Ansu Fati. Aware that a lot has to change for Barca to turn things around and get the fans back on board,